Hi, I am Ali Nisus, registered nurse and managing director of Nice Us Geriatric Home Care Training and Agency Limited, and this is Return the Favor, a web series giving you tips on how to properly care for your elderly parents. They took good care of you as a child, so now it's time to return the favor. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Return the Favor. Today, we are going to talk about how to deal with bedwetting in the elderly. So, bedwetting is frequently seen in the elderly, and there may be many causes ranging from physical. So, as an elderly person, you have degenerative effects. The muscles are not as strong as they used to. The nerves are not as, firing as they used to. So you're missing out on certain cues. So that may be an issue, or it can be a disease condition, right? So certain diseases, like if you have arthritis, you can't move as fast to the washroom, or if you have diabetes, people know that, diabetes, you may have frequent urination because the body is trying to get rid of all that sugar, so you're drinking more water and you're passing urine a lot more, so you may go to bed with a fuller than normal bladder and you wet your bed. And then some may be chemical. You have certain medications such as diuretics that causes you to pass more urine, and even psychological. Some elderly persons, they may show depression in different ways, and bedwetting can be one of them. So if the cause is not clearly known and you do not have specific directions from your doctor, then there are some strategies that you can implement to reduce or stop bedwetting in the elderly. It is important to solve the issue of bedwetting in the long run because of the ramifications of same. Let's look at these. So how can bedwetting be, that big of a deal? Well, your elderly parent may feel uncomfortable lying in this pool of urine. It could be so much that the entire bed is completely drenched. You don't want that, They may feel embarrassed. I can't control my bladder. I'm being a problem to everybody. Let's get rid of that feeling of embarrassment. Also, urine will irritate the skin. You want to not have them lying. They may have an accident probably 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and you only discovered it at 6 a.m., probably 7 a.m. So there's a few hours lying down in urine, so you want to avoid that. There's also an increased risk of infection because of the urine that's close to their body. It can cause bacteria to grow if it's left there over some time. And let's look at the practical side. The mattress. You're going to have a decreased lifespan of the mattress, and sometimes you put out a good penny to invest in your mattress. So you have to ensure that you save your mattress so it can have a lot of life in it. All right. So let's look at how to prevent it. Limit liquids before bedtime. So it takes 20 minutes for the body to make urine, and usually a normal human being makes 30 mils of urine per hour. Now this varies from person to person, but I want you to learn your elderly parents' routine with regards to going to the washroom, and if they have issues with bedwetting, look and see at what times it occurs so that you can limit liquids at a certain point so it wouldn't happen. Warm environment. So the elderly person, their skin is thinner and they may feel cold faster. And in a cold environment, you'll want to pass urine more frequently because you're using less water in your body. You're not sweating. So the body now would want to get rid of the water. So make sure that the area is warm, and make sure that your parent is warm. So you give them warm clothing and so on when they go to bed. Avoid diuretics. So you have diuretics medication which are under the diuretic category. If your doctor prescribes a medication as such, give as he prescribes. But where other items are concerned, you have liquids such as coffee, alcohol, black soda, tea. Those items are diuretics as well. So you want to avoid the consumption of those items before your elderly parent goes to bed. What about keeping a urine vessel at the side of the bed? You know, a little potty, a commode, a urinal. So easy access to pass that urine. They don't have to make the trip to the washroom. They can do it right there because they may have a feeling of urgency and may not be able to control it. So they can expel the urine easier once the vessel is by their bedside. Reduce exerting activities before bed. So you may have some errands you have to do. You had a long day and you come back home and you're exhausted, right? Your elderly parent is exhausted and they go to bed. Because of the extra fatigue, they may not be able to control their bladder and they may wet the bed during bedtime. Use washroom before bedtime. So let your elderly parent go to the washroom and empty their bladder before they go to bed. Easy access to washroom. So for you and me, we get up, we want to go to the washroom, we walk to the washroom, we use the washroom. For the elderly person, it's more of a task to get up and to move to that area. The easier you make it, the better. So if you can install a washroom in their bedroom, that'll be great. Or have an easier access to the washroom so that they wouldn't have a spill before they reach the toilet. All right. And even if you do all these things and it doesn't work out, then you may have to consider that your elderly parent simply has urinary incontinence, which can be caused by a few things, right? But usually you would use diapers for the urinary incontinence. But I don't want you to just think, hey, they're wet in the bed, let me slap on a diaper on them. No, try and have these, try and eliminate these different factors to see if any of them is actually the cause. So, because you think of the dignity of your parent. You just slap on a diaper and you think that's a quick solution. Let's preserve their independence. Let's preserve their self-esteem and their self-worth. I would like somebody to at least make an effort with me and help me along the way as I try to help myself. So we can do these little things and see if it helps, and if not, well, definitely you can use the diapers so that at least they would have some comfort while sleeping in their bed. Don't forget to subscribe to get more content like this. And if you want more details on the topic for today, check out the blog on our website. Link in the description. Until next time.